Good evening, Eastern North Carolina. I am your first alert meteorologist, Russell James, and I have to say, if you were going to the Pirate and Marshall football game, it is still pouring down. Temperatures into the lower 70s. We got that calm breeze going on across the area, and the showers are lit up. Currently on our first alert live radar, zooming in is basically a line of storms from, I would say, Edenton down towards Goldsboro. I want to zoom in particular across Greenville. We're certainly seeing some light to moderate, even in some cases heavy rain, pretty much all the way from ECU to Greenville to J.H. Road over towards Eastern Elementary. This is part of a complex of showers and storms that's moving across the area, even down towards Snow Hill. Goldsboro seeing some moderate rain, Windsor seeing some showers, Oak City and Scotland Neck. And so this pattern is being supplied by a stationary boundary that's basically currently draped across Eastern North Carolina. So over the next few hours, get used to seeing at least the showers and storms on our radar. Not everyone's going to be seeing rain again. Places east of Highway 17, certainly along the Crystal Coast, really not seeing much of anything right now, but I would say certainly from Greenville to Rocky Mount, you're going to continue to see some of these showers and storms. Now, we might get a break briefly during the overnight hours, but then we could get the heating of the day, especially if we get that sunshine going, allowing to trigger some additional showers and storms into the afternoon. Not as much coverage as we saw later today, but again, we still got plenty of moisture and our atmosphere temperatures dropping down into the lower 70s. And then going out the door into your Monday, we start off around 71 degrees. Now, if you get caught underneath a heavy rain band or two, you can walk away with about a ½ inch to an inch, maybe as high as 2 inches in some spots. But then again, this is a good sort of indication that, you know, not everyone's going to be seeing rain. Again, some spots remaining dry, other spots seeing locally heavy downpours. Then we get the system out of here and we begin to dry out. Of course, any bit of rain that we do see will be very beneficial since we still have a little bit of abnormally dry to moderate drought conditions across parts of the east. And again, this is being supplied by a stationary boundary that's basically all the way up from, I would say, New England, Nantucket area down across parts of the deep south. And we also have high pressure across the central part of the country. And then there's another weather system starting to take shape there across the upper Midwest. But it's not the only system I'm keeping an eye on. We got Hurricane Lee. This is as of the 5 o'clock advisory. Winds 115 miles an hour, gusts as high as 140. Pressure around 958. It's moving mainly to the northwest at about 10 miles per hour. Now, over the coming days, Lee is going to sort of slow down in its forward motion speed. In fact, it could very well retain the Cat 3 status, but then it could strengthen yet again to about a Category 4 somewhere between Sunday night going into Tuesday afternoon. But notice that northerly jog is going to start feeling the influence of that high pressure system and also an incoming trough that's going to be affecting parts of the east here over the coming days. And still is a little bit of uncertainty in the track, but right now it looks like most of the guidance continues to show this system basically following this green arrow track here, mainly closer towards Bermuda rather than Eastern North Carolina. That is certainly good news for us, though high surf and rip current certainly on the table. Tropical storm Margot, as of the 5 o'clock advisory, 45 miles an hour, gusts as high as 60. Not looking too good. The satellite presentation is basically showing this storm pretty much getting sheared apart. We got a lot of southwesterly wind shear and also northeasterly wind shear as well. But over the coming days, it could strengthen yet again to around a Category 1 hurricane there Tuesday going into Wednesday and Thursday. But our main concern, again, will be the thunderstorms going into your Sunday. 40% chance, high temperatures around 88 degrees. We'll dip down into the mid-80s as we head towards the middle of the week. Rain chances slim to none Monday into Tuesday. A secondary system coming in Wednesday, and then we'll knock down the temperatures to fall standards towards the end of next week. Upper 70s to around 80, overnight lows into the upper 50s.